What is up guys, Ben Rams here, and today I'm going to be reacting to the New Mutants trailer. So yeah, the New Mutants, honestly I've been excited for this film for a long time. Everything we've heard about this film has honestly got me more and more hyped for this film. Not a lot of people know about this film. This is one of those films that's very under the radar, but just by looking at the cast, when they first announced the cast of this film, like Anna Taylor-Joy, who's been great in films such as Morgan, Split, honestly both of those great films. She's been in a bunch of other films but I can't remember at the top of my mind right now. Maisie Williams, again another great actor, not just from Game of Thrones, but she's done a lot of awesome TV and film work as well, which I've really enjoyed her in, which that's also great as well. And just the cast has got me really hyped for this film, and also the fact that this film apparently is meant to be kind of having a more of a horror vibe. So this isn't the traditional X-Men that we know. No, this isn't about Wolverine, this isn't about Professor X, this isn't about Magneto, this isn't about saving the world or anything like that. No, this is a pure, low-budget horror film about these bunch of mutants, and that's all I know. And honestly, that's what gets me excited, because we've seen with Deadpool, we've seen with Logan, if you let directors have their artistic vision, that means that the film is guaranteed to be good. If it's not meddled by Fox, you know, if they don't get their greedy hands into the production, usually the film turns out good, as we've seen with previous X-Men installments. But anyway, I'm going to stop talking now because I'm really excited for this trailer, and I'll talk about it a bit more afterwards. But for right now, let's get on and play the trailer. Alright. So it's just like
I'm going to ask you a series of questions. I want you to respond truthfully.
Is that Anna? Is that Anna Taylor-Joy?
Someone.
Oh.
Yes.
Yes. Already I can tell this is so different.
Have you ever experienced anything you'd consider abnormal? Yes. Last question. Do you know what mutants are?
Oh, okay.
Did you know baby rattlesnakes are more dangerous than adult ones? They haven't learned how to control how much venom they secrete.
Hey, that's it.
Are dangerous. That's why you're here.
Oh shit! It's him from is that the guy from Stranger Things? Is that Jonathan from Stranger Things? Holy shit!
What is this place?
She's in the hospital. That's a haunted house.
You've been through a lot. Get some rest.
That looks fucking insane! April 13th. The New Mutants, April 13th. Holy shit! Oh my days, I actually cannot wait for that film. And I'm not just over-exaggerating, guys. No, legit. I'm a big fan of, you know, these sort of horror slash thriller films. You know, it's like, I really enjoyed Split earlier this year. That was a really good film by M. Night Shyamalan. And I mean, not just Split, but I've seen other films like this in the past. Oh my days, no, but this looks so, like, so different from anything we've had in the Fox X-Men universe, like I mentioned at the beginning of this video. But no, I'm really glad that Fox are letting directors take, you know, like, have different creative styles in their films. Like Deadpool was very comedic, Logan was very depressing, and, you know, it was just a good story overall, a good last story for the character. This, holy damn, this looks like nothing we've seen in the X-Men universe, or in fact even on Marvel on screen, like even in the MCU. Like, because the MCU, that's one of the things I don't really like about the MCU, is they can't really be creative. They have to follow a very strict formula. Like the MCU, like the Marvel Disney films, you know, like Iron Man and the Avengers and Guardians and all that, they can't really be too different, if you know what I mean. They still have to follow the generic formula. But what I've seen with 20th Century Fox and their X-Men films, they're determined to make them as different as possible, and I like that. I wish that the MCU would do that, but they can't because it's under Disney. But this is what I like about Fox. We were able to get the perfect Deadpool. We were able eventually to get the perfect Wolverine film in Logan, and now the New Mutants. Again, the cast for this looks amazing. I like how it's a very claustrophobic sort of environment. Like, I think if this happens right, if this film centers all in that sort of mental asylum that we saw in the trailer, oh my days, like that, honestly, I will gladly watch a 2-hour film of these mutants in that mental asylum. Because honestly, you know, I love things like the Batman Arkham Asylum games, for example. I love it because it's a claustrophobic, very horror vibe, and this looks like, I mean, it definitely has the horror vibe. I can tell what the director's going on about here, but oh my days, honestly, I can't wait till April. It's so long. It's like 7 months. 7 months, like, so long to wait. Do you know what? I don't even want to see any more trailers for this. Do you know what? I think this is the only trailer I'm going to watch. Just like with Star Wars and just like with Stranger Things, I'm only going to watch the first trailer and then that's it. I don't want to know any more about this film. You know, I already get the vibe. I already know what this film's about. I'm just going to go into it from now on completely blind. But no, anyway, guys, that's going to wrap up this video now. What did you guys think of the New Mutants? First look. Honestly, I think it's amazing, and it is definitely up there as one of my most anticipated films for next year, amongst other films like obviously Avengers Infinity War, Tomb Raider, and just a bunch of other films that are coming out next year. Honestly, I honestly cannot wait for this. Yeah, just someone being a fan of the horror genre with films like Sinister. And, oh man, just, I can't wait for this film. You can tell how excited I am. Anyway, this has been your boy Ben Ramsey, and I will see you guys on the next video. Until then, ta-ra.